Hello lovelies, welcome back. Welcome to my lammy video. Alright, today I'm doing Australia Day themed ones, but if you want to do the traditional chocolate ones, down below in the description I'll write the recipe for both. Okay, first thing we need to do is get out a large bowl, put 180 grams of butter in it chopped up, and we want to set it aside to get to room temperature. Now this recipe will make 24 of your normal size cupcakes, or it makes 12 of these large Texas 6-hole ones. So I'm going to do the 12 large Texas 6-hole ones because you know me, I like them huge. So you can either put your cupcake or your muffin cake patty pan thingy majigs in there, and then when we're ready to coat them you can peel them all off, or you can do what I'm doing today, and that's smother it in some butter, pour some flour in, bang it all around in the sink, tip it upside down, tap it on the sink a few times and get your excess flour out. Now we're just going to wait until the butter gets to room temperature. Once that's warmed up to room temperature, we want to preheat our ovens at 180 degrees Celsius. Butter is now at room temperature, so we want to add 1 cup of caster sugar, 2 cups of self-raising flour, 4 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 4 tablespoons of milk. Now what we want to do is we want to get out our electric beater. We want to beat it on low until it's all mixed in together properly, and then we want to put it on medium and then keep beating it until it goes a pale colour. Alrighty, once we've done that, scrape down your sides, grab out our muffin trays and start filling them up. Oh, that's what, my bad. I said fill them up, I mean, okay. So to fill them up, they go half full, same with the little ones, alright? So you half fill them, and then you get the back of a teaspoon, and you just want to flatten them out as much as you can. And then we bang them in the oven. Oh man, it smells so good up in here. Alright, that only took 20 minutes in my electric oven for the large ones. So I'm just going to write down below 15 to 20 minutes of small, 20 to 25 minutes of large, because everybody's ovens are different. But I stuck the skewer in, they come out beautiful and clean. Oh, they're light and fluffy and oh, exactly how you want them. Alrighty, once they're completely cold, we want to get a saucepan with a bowl that sits in it, a heat-proof bowl that sits in it perfectly. We want to half fill the saucepan with water, put it on the stove top, turn it on to boil. Now we want it to boil, but we don't want it to boil its guts out. We want it simmering, alright? Oh, mate. Alright, you know when you have one of those days where you shouldn't have got out of bed? Yeah, that's my day today. Alright, I did all that and forgot to press record. What a wanker. Alright, so first thing we do is we put 4 cups of icing sugar in the bowl. Now, if you're doing the chocolate ones, you'd also add your half a cup of cocoa powder now. Then we need 2/3 of a cup of milk in there. Mix it in really well. Alright, once you've mixed all that in, you see all the lumps in there, that's why I'm putting it over the heat. Okay, once you've done that, you want to chuck 20 grams of butter in there. Now we stick it on top of the saucepan, and basically once it starts boiling, it pretty much only takes 2 or 3 minutes, and you just want to melt all the butter in, melt all the icing sugar and make it all beautiful and smooth. Once we've got it all melted down beautifully together like a saw, we want to set it aside for a second just to cool down a bit. Now while that's cooling down, we want to grab 2 bowls. Want to put roughly 1.5 cups of designated coconut in each one. Start with the yellow food dye first. Put some drops in it. And then with your fingers, just rub it together until you get the whole thing to go yellow. Grab your next bowl and repeat again with green. Right, now we've got our 2 colours. You can put a lot more in and make them really, really bright if you want, but I quite like them like that. Alright, get everything ready to go. So we want to get our stuff in for dipping. Move everything out of the way. We want to get our tray ready to put them in. Okay, so we just soak the whole thing in there. Strip some of it off. Roll them into it. Like a saw. Then sit them on your tray. Do the same with the yellow ones. Dip it in. Drain some off. and roll it around. And put them on your tray and keep it going until you've done them all. Once they're all done, whack them in the fridge to set. While they're setting, grab out 600 ml of cream, half a cup of icing sugar, beat it up with an electric beater until it's nice and thick. Now I just want to show you just how beautiful these cake, I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Make sure it's beautiful, look at this. These are absolutely beautiful. They're soft and light and fluffy and exactly how you want them. And they are so Moorish. Oh yeah, baby. Now normally I'd let them set for about half an hour before I did this, but because my granddaughter's going to be home at any minute, I kind of want to get it done before she gets here. So alright, so you cut the tops out, go in on an angle, like a cone. So that if it was half an hour that it would stay on, it wouldn't come off. Like so. Pull your top off. Now I always cut. No. Always cut a little bit of the top off to make it a bit flatter, like that. Turn it over, cut your top in half. Okay, move that out of the way for a sec. Now, if you were doing the chocolate ones, you would put a little bit of strawberry or raspberry jam in first, then just get a couple of teaspoons, spoon in some cream. Oh. God, they look gorgeous. It's probably not as bright as you could see because of my camera, but alright, and then you get them with the coloured tops and you stick them in on an angle like so. Alright, so I might have put too much cream in there, and I probably could have whipped it a bit better. Yeah, like I said, awesome day today. And there you have it. Oh, look how cute. Alright, and then you whack them back in the fridge. Now, what you do is you cover them up in Glad wrap and whack them in the fridge. You can definitely make them the day before. And when you bring them out, it makes the cake a little bit harder being in the fridge. So just leave them out for 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, just to get to room temperature, and they'll be fresh as the day you made them. Wow, she gets there in the end. Oh, what a day I've had today, I tell you what. It's really not as hard as I made it. Oi, they are absolutely stunning. They are so yummy, that's the main thing. They are absolutely gorgeous to eat. They're a little bit brighter than that, not too much. I quite like the pastel colours. But like I said, if you want to get them darker, just add more dye to them. Yeah, oi, thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves an awesome day. And you know me, I'll be back. Bye.